we're almost at the bottom. What a fantastic journey that was. Really enjoyable. Only 10 left, which is about £5. And all in all, that whole journey took around, I would say, about 15 minutes, maybe. Yep, about that. About 15 minutes from top to bottom. So well worth the money. And like I said, it's in the Blue Mountains in Sliven. If you're this way, come and visit, have a go. Why not? Thumbs up, 10 out of 10. Hi guys, well, we've just come down into Sliven. As you're aware, that's where we were heading to when we were at the top of the mountain, and we came all the way down. We've just been into this gorgeous church. Unfortunately, you can't film in the church, which is completely understandable. But I tell you this for nothing. It is stunning. It is stunning. The paintings, the gold work, the design, everything about it. And I learned quite a lot, which was really interesting. It's Orthodox Bulgarian Christianity, should I say. And yeah, they do. In there they've got things like the men sit on the right, the ladies sit on the left, and the seats are only for those who are quite old or disabled. So during the service they will stand up for the whole time. They will walk into the church forwards and walk out backwards, so they're always facing the altar. There's like a huge throne. You'll see it in one or two of the other videos. There's like a huge throne, which is in England probably it would be reserved just for the bishop. And then up on the balcony you would have your nuns, and you would also have the choir up there as well. And in the Orthodox Church in Bulgaria, in the Christianity, they tend to lean towards the saints more, and they use the saints to talk. I may have said this in one of the other videos, so I apologise if I'm repeating myself, but what they do is they use the saints to talk to God or to assist them. It's like looking through a mirror. So that's why inside, you'll see on some of the other videos, there's pictures of saints everywhere, absolutely everywhere. And what they do, they kiss the picture when they go in of that saint, and they also do the sign of the cross, which is beautiful. It's total respect. Now, moving swiftly on, you can see behind me this wonderful building here. Now this is the theatre, and just behind it, I don't know whether you can work it out, it's the opera house as well. So that is Sliven Opera House and Theatre. Huge bank there. I don't know whether you can work this out. The sun's in the wrong place for me, but I don't know whether you can work this out. Up on the hill there, you can see a huge cross. Now that hill is called Salvation Hill. The reason being, in 1876, all the men left the town. It wasn't a city or as big back then, obviously. So the men left, and the women were left unprotected, and so were the children. So what they did, there was a church up on the hill. They buried the church with moss and leaves and sticks and branches, so it was completely camouflaged, and they hid some of the women and the children up there. And the cross is there overlooking the city, which is beautiful. You know, what a fantastic way to celebrate salvation. And the cross is there forevermore, showing protection, looking over the city. Now this gentleman here, you could just see this monument. Finally, it's the last thing. This gentleman here, he was 28 when he died. He had quite a rough upbringing, but what he did, he also helped fight and bring salvation and freedom to the people of this part of Bulgaria. So that is why his monument is up there. So you've got this gentleman there, you've got Salvation Hill, you've got your theatre and your opera house, and directly behind me now you can see that wonderful church that we were in a little bit earlier. Like I said, we weren't allowed to film in that particular one. We have filmed in one or two of the others, so what we'll do, you'll just have to check out the video and it'll give you a little taste of what Orthodox Christianity is like here in Bulgaria. It is very different. Like I said, I've learned a lot. It is very different from our typical Christianity beliefs and rituals and the way that we go about things in the UK. So but it's all good stuff. It's all a learning curve, and I'm glad I've experienced it. So if you are in Bulgaria, I know I keep saying this, do go and visit. They are open all day long, Monday right the way through to Sunday. Their services generally are on a Sunday the same back as in the UK, but they are open to the public, where you can go in and you can pray, you can buy, or you can bring your own candle. And with the candles, if you put it on the top, it's for the health and the wealth of those still alive, and if you put it on the bottom of the stand and light it, it's for those that have passed away. Again, something completely different that I didn't realize, because it's not the same in the United Kingdom. So they have some wonderful history and some wonderful traditions here in this part of the world, being the beautiful Bulgaria.
Travel,